Everybody's got that one crazy relationship story, and this is mine. So before I met my wife, I was single, surprise, surprise. And I met, this was a couple of years before I met my wife, and I met a girl, a woman that I just began dating, and I was probably 27, maybe 28. And we started dating. She was everything wrong that I was looking for in a woman at the time. And the things that she represented to me are not bad in and of themselves, but my association with them and my lustful association with all the kinds of things, the hair, the makeup, the date nights, all that kind of stuff. The way that was positioned in my mind is what led me down a path that almost ruined my life. So we started dating, and, like I said, it was all the things that I had wanted for all the wrong reasons. And a couple months into dating, I had gone over to her apartment while she was working at night and texted her, hey, I'm going to go over or whatever. And went over there, and I was going to just kind of get her place ready because I think she had to get up early in the morning for work or something like that. So I was just trying to be helpful and nice and whatever. So I cleaned up her apartment a little bit, put this away, put that away, and went to get her bedroom ready, pulled the sheets and comforter back on her bed, like you would have it ready. So if you got in bed, you could pull your covers under, up and go to bed. And as I pulled the covers off, lo and behold, was a used condom that was not mine. And boy, when you are not expecting something like that and you see that, the range of emotions and everything that goes on is just bonkers. And I don't even remember how I felt and all the stuff other than it was just, overwhelming and sad and frustrating and confused and like, what is going on? So I was smart enough to figure out like, okay, this isn't mine and something's not right here. So I waited until she got home, and I confronted her about it right away. And as soon as I did, you could see the look on her face. She was caught, and she was in just preservation mode, and she was thinking, and the best thing that she came up with was that was my roommate's. She brought a guy home the other night and they had been drinking too much, and they used my bedroom because they thought she was so drunk that she thought it was her own bedroom. And I, yeah, right, not buying it. Adios. But there was still a part of me that wanted to. So she pleaded and begged with me. I promise that's not mine. It was my roommate's. I promise. And because I was so reluctant to want to give up what I thought I had or what I thought that I had finally chased down in the form of, what I said, the hair, the makeup, the date nights, the, whatever all of that kind of, represented to me at the time. I was so reluctant to give that up. And I was playing aggressive defense on myself from just seeing the plain and obvious truth that I believed her. And I didn't believe her, but I forced myself to kind of believe her. So I went home and, just beside myself, called every single one of my friends, told them the whole story, and every single one of them said the same thing. She's full of shit, and run, don't walk, run to get out of this relationship. And what did I do? Like any good friend who calls all their friends asking for advice, I promptly did not take it at first. I wanted to try to hold on to this, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I was like, look, we both know the truth here, and this is over. And it was, it took me almost a month after that happened to get to the point where I was convinced myself that it was okay. And I don't even remember how I handled it, although I don't think I handled the breakup like in a clean, quick manner. I think I was still just living in this fog of not wanting to let go or whatever. But finally, made the break, done and over with. So, I don't know, a couple of weeks went by, and all of a sudden, she shows up at my door and tells me I'm pregnant and it's yours. And of course, that freaked me the hell out, which is, when you think you're out of something and you think you dodged a bullet and then to get roped back into it, Just completely freaked me out. So I told her to get lost and that she was lying. And I woke up in the morning to my car being completely keyed all the way down the side. But I was freaked out that she was pregnant and that my life was going to be changed forever because of this. So I didn't know what to do. This was just completely overwhelming to me. So I flew up back home and told my parents everything. They were pissed, but they were good parents about it. And, I remember my dad right away was like, nope, she's lying. Nope. Now, she could have not been lying, but my parents, I guess, could see what I couldn't see, which was that I was just getting the runaround from this woman. So I came back, and I'm not sure if I talked to her maybe once more or something, but never heard from her again after that. And she just said that to do exactly what I did, which was freak out and panic and get a reaction out of me. But I never saw her again after that and moved on with my life and could not have been happier that things did not work out. And looking back on that, man, when you go through something like that, when you're in it, it is just all consuming. It just takes years off your life. And everybody has one of those crazy relationship stories. This one is mine, and I have one hell of a lesson to go along with it.